This morning, we are checking out a cool new local spot called Violet Crown, and Grant is joining me. He's one of the owners. Why don't you tell people where this is located?
Yeah, so we're at the 7100 block of Woodrow, located in north central Austin in the Crestview Shopping Center.
Something that's really neat about this place specifically is you guys do coffee during the day, and you kind of have a fun wine bar at night. So why don't you tell me about the cocktails people can get during the day, coffee-wise, of course.
Yeah, so
what we got here?
There's obviously the natural marriage between coffee and wine that, you know, it's great that we can have people come in for coffee in the morning and wine for the evening.
Oh, that's good.
But also there's great just overlap between the two products themselves. They're both agricultural products. They both involve elements of fermentation, and then we both drink them. So yeah, really just trying to highlight the different types of fermentation and talk about coffee kind of the way we talk about wine and show the difference in varietals and farming practices and production methods.
And the reason why you're speaking about farming is because your husband owns his own farm, and this is kind of a passion project for y'all, correct?
Absolutely, yeah. So my husband, Chris, he's my co-owner here. He owns Crisp Farms, growing lettuce out in Bastrop.
And when people come in, what kind of drinks can they get at the counter?
Yeah, so we have traditional kind of coffee drinks that you'd expect, and then we do a lot of really fun seasonal coffee drinks as well. But trying to do a lot more of like the kind of like savory qualities of these products, not necessarily just like a sugar bomb. We don't want to kind of communicate that.
There's a balance.
Exactly. And then as we kind of transition to the afternoon and the evening, people start coming in for wine. That 3 o'clock time is always funny to see who's getting wine, who's getting coffee. And then we have 17 wines by the glass, and then probably about 300 wines that you can take to grab to go home on our wine shelf as well.
Ooh, okay, so we're gonna go check out the wine portion of this place because there is a lot of wine to offer. I'm not experienced with the knowledge of wine, so you're gonna teach me.
Let's do it.
Let's go check it out. We are now at the wine portion of this shop, and there's a lot of wine. So people might come in here and be overwhelmed because I'm overwhelmed. What do you suggest?
Yeah, so everything in the shop we carry falls under the natural wine umbrella, which is kind of a confusing term because there's not a real formal definition for it.
Yeah.
So natural wine is typically those that are grown organically or sustainably and just free from additives during the winemaking process.
Only natural wines here, and then they're also small local vineyards, correct?
Yeah, so small production, but we have a global set. So there's wines coming from all over the place, traditional regions throughout France and Italy, but also some developing up-and-coming regions like Mexico, Texas, Canada, Eastern Europe.
Ooh. So yeah, people can come in, grab a bottle, and you also mentioned that you have wine on tap. Why don't you mention what those are? Yeah,
so we have 17 wines by the glass, kind of constantly changing out, just showcasing new things that we're excited about, new regions. But then we'll also have some pretty like standard tried and trues. If you want a Chardonnay or Sauvignon Blanc, we're gonna have that for you.
Yes.
But also try to push people a little bit outside their comfort zone, get them to try things they haven't heard of. So yeah, have that by the glass component, and then all of the wines over here behind us are available to go as well.
And can you drink with them in the shop as well, or is it just to go?
Yeah, absolutely. So if people want to enjoy wine here, we'll get glassware, chill it down, and the world is your oyster. We love to help people out and find something that might be new to them.
And speaking of oysters, do you guys have any food specials that people can grab while they're here?
Yeah, so we do have an oyster program. We do $2 oysters on Mondays, so one of the best deals in town for that. And then have kind of the traditional wine and wine bar fare, charcuterie, those sort of things, but try to have some more substantial bites as well, like ceviche, have some meat boards as well. So great spot to come in for a date night before you head out to dinner. But really try to have kind of a solid food program, and then also have pastries in the morning from Texas French bread, have gluten-free options from Sweet Charlie Girl, a local vendor here, breakfast tacos, kolaches.
There's a lot to pick from.
Yeah, we try to be an all-day adventure.
And so you guys also have events that you've done in the past. You've done drag brunches. You've mentioned that those are when, every month?
Yeah, so we're doing drag brunches right now. We just had our first one this past week. We're doing them the first Sunday of every month. And then also we do a wine flight every Wednesday where we pour half pours of 4 different wines, explore a different theme, a different region. It's a really good way to kind of get to know the personality of the shop and the wines we carry.
All right, well, thank you so much for showing me this beautiful shop. You guys can come grab a coffee or come grab a glass of wine. Either, like you said, the world is your oyster.
Absolutely. Thanks so much for being here, Libby.
Of course.